evening, SRA Nation.
We're excited to get this season off with a bang.
I think they're all taking tires. And on top of that, it's going to be saucier. It's going to be an all-out shootout to the end. He's got line of sight on these guys.
I commend you for the bravery getting this close to the diffuser.
All you gotta do is win the race. You don't have to lead a whole bunch of laps.
Oh, they're going to be side by side coming into the next corner.
Oh, that's a big contact in the back of the field.
Can't stay out there like this.
He stayed in it!
We're off and away for SRA.
All right, Darren, here we are. We are live, my friend.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. How are you doing yourself?
I'm doing the best, man. Thanks.
We are here for Division 6, Round 3, Paul Ricard. Exciting time here. I'm really excited to see how everyone does, especially on lap 1. It seemed to be a bit of a kerfuffle, especially in D4 last night.
There's going to be mishaps. I hope everybody gets through clean, but you know the odds. There was some great side by side last night in lap 1, and there was also some not so great side by side in lap 1 last night.
Isn't that the truth? Really enjoy Paul Ricard as a racetrack, though. It's quite tricky. It's got a lot of slow hairpin corners, as you know. So certainly a tall test for any driver, especially in these GT3 cars with not a lot of downforce and minimal grip. Not to mention the race is also at night. You know, the SRA admins like to add the pain on to the tough tracks, I guess.
Yeah, a GT3 car that will go really fast, doesn't want to turn, doesn't want to slow down. You're driving it in the dark. It's definitely going to be a challenge. We're going to see lots of side by side. We're going to see lots of drag racing. It's going to be epic.
Yeah, I don't know how many Bentleys we have here in this competition, at least in D6 here, but certainly the Bentley pulls quite the speed on the straights here. We saw it last night in the races. You're gaining like half a tenth, just on the back straight there on average, I would say.
Yeah, I was passing Mercs. I passed 2 Mercs in the straight. You get a good exit, and it'll roll down that straight. I'm scrolling through the field here. I'm not coming across any Bentleys.
I am not either. It's a shame. It's an easy talking point, I would say. So unfortunately,
I look at top 10. I got a half a dozen Ferraris. We got an Audi, a McLaren, and another McLaren, and then P10 coming back into Merc. So it's looked like it's a popular Ferrari season.
Definitely seems that way. Certainly in D6, like you said, 3 of the top 4 are Ferraris, and then rounding out the top 8, there's another 3. So, and the Ferrari's no slouch on the straight there. It's probably pretty average. Not slow, not fast, I guess, but
the BOPs that we've got right now, some cars are seeming like lightning. I saw really fast BMWs in a couple of races, and I'm not sure if it's the BMW or if it's the guy at the guy in the cockpit. But I've seen some pretty impressive laps coming out of the BMW as well.
Yeah, look, and it looks like we've only got one BMW in D6 here. Just Tim Parkinson there. He's down in 28th right now for Great Lakes Racing. So we'll see. Maybe this could be a good track for him. I guess only time will tell on that one.
Looks like when we look at that standings page there that he has no red number for points for drop races. So it looks like that might be 37 points from one race. I don't know how to check that standing, but that's pretty impressive for a one race set, and you're coming into the third race of the season.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess he probably already took his drop weight race in that case. So certainly hope he has a nice performance here. We'll take a look at the team standings now. Right now we got Madhouse Racing, N20 Cola leading the way with Alan Lung and Thomas Ma. No surprise there. Thomas Ma certainly ran away from the field last week. So, but it is a very close and tight battle between first and third there, with only 19 points separating them between first and third, and only 2 points separating first and second.
And all 6 drivers put down strong performances from any of the races I've been in with them. So
absolutely, certainly, probably I would imagine it's probably the tightest pack at the top as far as teams for most of the divisions, I would imagine.
We'll wait and see who gets out in front and see if they can carry the same flow as Thomas did last week. That was an impressive drive.
Absolutely, it was. Yeah, just taking a look through the team standings between the different divisions, this is definitely by far the closest top 3 out of all the divisions, which is it's very exciting. I mean, that's what we all come here for is close, tight racing, and bringing teams into that only makes it better.
It'll add a little bit more shock and awe when things change dicey near the end of the season and everybody's been fighting that close, right? You're not walking through confident.
Exactly.
Right? You got that extra pressure in the last races, and it's like, hey, see how you are under pressure.
Right. All right. Well, coming into qualifying here, right now we're watching Evil Calamari for the Fresh Princes of Brands Air. He's leading the pack out here in qualifying to start.
Interesting to see. I've seen some of the streams this week, and very, very quick qualifying times from divisions lower than that you would expect those numbers. Watch a D5 quali was a silver driver puts down a 54.2.
Yeah. It was, I mean, certainly in silver, or in D4, it was a quick race last week, or last night, I suppose. So we'll see if that holds true here. I'm going to take a look at the, I guess, the reference times that we can expect for this track, at least for these guys. Let's see. I mean, the reference D6 time is about mid 158s. I would be very surprised to see us in the 158s here tonight. I would imagine we're going to be a lot faster.
I bet we see 55s, possibly a high 54 qualifying.
Yeah, I am right there with you. I think would not be surprising at all.
Even though we're separated by as many divisions as there are in SRA, you look at some of the qualifying deltas, and it's remarkably impressive.
All right, I'm gonna spread the love around here a little bit. Here, let's. Oh, it looks like Lorenzo's in the pits. He must be a gold driver. We'll try to find a. There we go.
Mancini.
Sandro Mancini here.
And his 649, his 649 Ferrari, the Canadian Lotto.
Yes,
Maybe he'll
sir.
it's a Wednesday night draw. Maybe he'll come out big winner tonight.
Certainly possible. He's had some good showings. Last week he had a great race, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was quick.
Especially for a silver driver, he was up there.
These guys got their outlap in, some warm ups at a banker.
Yeah, we're just starting on the beginnings of qualifying here. This is probably his first flying lap. It certainly is, I suppose. Watching the deltas, we don't really know if he's going to be quick yet. It shows he's up on his best lap, but again, that's not. I don't know what that's compared to, I suppose.
At that point, right? We shall see shortly.
Yes, exactly. Okay. See what he I guess he's on the back straight, so. Or no, did he just set a time? Not yet.
I'm not seeing anybody update there. We're in 5 minutes into the quali and I don't see any
Let me see if we can
any valid times down.
it's probably there we go. Now we're seeing some valid times coming through.
So we got a banker from Morath with 2 minutes 1.
Yeah, it looks like he's actually down quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Yep.
Got some oversteer coming out of that corner.
Yeah,
Hopefully
we're getting some
didn't
laps in now.
Hopefully didn't roast his tires. Still get a good quali down. Waits and watches everybody pass.
Wilkins here, Andrew Wilkins, so far leading our quali here with a 157.2, just over or just under 9/10 quicker than Steven Pellerin so far, and looking to improve. Actually, Wilkins is just about 2/10 up on his previous lap at the current moment. Switch over to Patton Claymore here. He's a second up on his last lap and increasing, almost up to a second and 2/10 now. So he's
tires warmed up, looking to send.
Yeah, he's looking to challenge Wilkins so far.
Yeah, he had a nice exit coming out of that section. If you can carry flow through that that last turn, you can make some time coming down that straight.
Yeah, that is certainly one of the more important corners on the track. Oh, and Mancini here setting a 156.3. Pace is just ratcheting up as we continue through qualifying, as expected. Track's getting a little rubbered in and tires are getting warmer, so no surprise there. Go over to Scott Johnson here. He just improved his time by, I think, 5 seconds. So that must have been a pretty slow banker for him. But he's right up there in third right now, and improving. He's up 3/10 on his last lap of a 57.9, 5/10 now. So certainly got a lot more pace in that Ferrari.
Put him in on P2, would it not? He catches that, carries that delta across the line.
He lost a bit of time there, unfortunately, but we got about 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the Silver qualifying here.
Mancini's still holding provisional pole with a 156.3. That's quick. Johnson's carrying some nice speed down through sides.
Yeah, Johnson up 6/10 right now, about 5 or 6/10.
That'd land him in P3.
Yeah, he's looking quick to so far. Mancini looks to be about matching his current pace, so I don't know if he has a lot more pace than he's currently looking at, but he's certainly going to get a lap or two more to continue there. I don't know where on the track he is right now. Let's see. 6:49 looks like he just crossed the start finish, so he'll probably get another lap. Oh, and
Johnson into P2.
Wow,
with the
56.5.
Nice.
That's a great lap there from Johnson, and I think
we're only getting quicker.
Yeah, he's got some more pace in that Ferrari. If I'm not surprised, like I wouldn't be surprised. I guess. I'm gonna jump over to Patton Claymore again. He's up 8/10 on his previous. That would put him in all the way up into P2, and if he improves it even a little bit more, maybe P1. Yeah, it's going to be close here. Up into P2, 56.375. That's
pushes Johnson down by a 1/10.
Yeah, 12 hundredths slower than Mancini on that lap right there.
Every is hot. That's one man's opinion. That's a good looking car.
It's beautiful. Matt Madison, you are not wrong. There are a lot of Ferraris in D6. There are many. I know at least 6 in the top 10. I'll give you the exact stats here. We've got... We have 23 Ferraris out of the 53 drivers signed up for D6 this season. So almost half of the grid is Ferraris. Some of them 296, some of them the 488, mostly 296s though.
You get that many of the same car in the same field, and it makes competition tough because they have no other strengths in any other areas of the track.
Right.
It all comes down to the command of and demand of the driver at the time. It's just like, this is awesome, right?
Yeah, it really comes down to who's the best driver at the moment right now. And right now, Mancini is the driver of the day currently for Silver. He is putting down some quick laps there. 55.7 was his most recent, and he's on a flyer right now, almost 3/10 up. He's on his final lap as we get the gold drivers piling out now. Rolling. Yeah, they're piling out now with just over 9 minutes to go in qualifying here.
Looks like we still got quite a few
looks like Mancini
silver valid laps to finish up there.
Yeah, looks like Mancini pulls off. I think all of the silver drivers are done. Nobody is on a good delta. Rims, yeah. Looks like we're
so our top 3 silvers, we got Mancini, Rimsk, and Claymore with a pole of 155.7. Is it a 55.7 or 55.717?
55.717. You got that right there.
And Matt in the chat saying that the Bentley's unmatched.
It really is. I mean,
I have to agree with him.
You were you can't catch the Bentley on the straight. It's not possible.
I've never been fast.
I don't believe that, Darren. Right. We must have some penalties tonight because it looks like we have 1, 2, 3 drivers in the pits that have not left yet. So, and I believe they're all silver drivers. So I think we've got some pit lane starts, or at least or no qualifying, I would imagine.
Quali bans.
Yeah.
I did not read the penalties tonight.
You know what? I'm gonna go take a look. I'll peruse them as we are getting here.
And as you folks all know, we are new at the stream, so I'm continuously taking notes, try to bring you guys a better product week after week.
yeah, if you guys have anything you want us to cover, talk about, suggestions, criticisms, if you want to tell us that we're great, that's cool too. But please, we're always looking to get better. So no suggestions.
But more importantly,
one.
Curtis is correct to tell us things we don't know.
All right, penalties for D6 this week. Warning. Just looking through them real quick here.
Now on board, 562 Mercedes at Martin Lawrence. Their fine-looking livery. Sporting the American flags on the side of the wing, looking good.
Honestly, I think my favorite sounding car is the Mercedes. Just personal opinion, obviously, but I'm quite fond of it.
If I had to pick a favorite sounding car, I'd have to go number 1 Bentley, number 2 AMG, number 3 Aston. Well, you can flip those two either way, Merc or the Aston, and I love the sound of the Lambo.
The Lambo does sound nice. Unfortunately, nobody drives it.
It's not an easy car to drive.
No, not at all.
But if you can drive it, it's rapid.
Yes, yes.
I just find it's very, very violent and very, very demanding. Like, same as Porsche drivers. Like, my hat's off to you. I've tried to love the Porsche, and I just...
It's difficult. It's a beast. I mean, I think just being competitive in it is impressive in itself, in my opinion.
Keeping it on track is impressive in itself, let alone being competitive.
Speaking of a Porsche drive here, let's go on board with Roger Dismukes in this beautiful green Porsche, green and black Porsche.
And we see some gold drivers starting to displace some silver drivers down the standings.
Yeah, nobody touching. Looks like our zipper burn there. Our first or our highest pacing gold driver thus far with a 57.3 for his first banker there. He is up nearly 1.3 seconds on his prior lap, though. So he's certainly got some more pace in that. What do you know it? It's a Ferrari.
Indeed it is. It's bankers are down, and we still got up to P7 that are being held by silver drivers.
Yeah, they're quick here.
Are the silver drivers going to shake it up for D6 tonight?
It's possible.
Let's go.
Nicolette just puts down. Vincent Nicolette just puts down a 56.5, puts him in P4 there. Fortunately, it doesn't look like I have his livery, or he doesn't have one, but sorry about that there, Vincent. We'll try to do better next week. Or if you don't have one, encourage you to upload one. It always makes things a little spicier. Bring it back down to the AMG here. Rob Warren racing for Dinosaur. He is up... he just improved his time by, looks like, 0.8, I think. Brings him up into 23rd. I don't know if he actually improved, but he was on a flyer there.
Curtis, but my stream is ahead of the Discord. I've got a time delay for some reason.
The stream's ahead of the Discord?
I'm at 240, 230. No, I've got that backwards. I'm doing forwards math. My apologies.
What manufacturer
apologies.
takes the win tonight, Matt? I think it's going to be a Ferrari, and that's just because a betting man would say, you know, based on just percentages, I think it's a safe bet. And right now, 4 of the top 5 in qualifying are Ferraris as well. We'll see if anyone has something to say about that, though, as we've got lots of drivers on fast laps here. Duong Bonglio is he's up almost a second there.
I'm just going to throw. You guys are taking odds. I'm going to go steep, and I'm going to throw my money on Thomas Ma.
Oh,
For a non-Ferrari win.
is Ma racing tonight? It doesn't. You know what?
Oh,
He is just leaving the pits now.
Oh, well, will he have time to get one down?
I don't think he does.
Well, he might get warmed up. We see how he does starting from the back. I think that's maybe tonight, guys.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting. I wonder what happened there. I must have been just joining late there. He's not going to have time to get around before he starts his first flying lap with only a minute and 8 seconds left in qualifying. So yeah, right now he's slotted for 35th on the grid, unfortunately. Yeah, Warren did a great job on that lap. Flavier went from 27th to 4th, setting that 56.395. Well, let's take a look at someone who's on a flyer here. Lorenzo Ruda, currently up 3 to 4 tenths on his last lap. He's setting his sights on the top 10 here, I would say. He's up half a second now, actually.
I don't know if you can hear me, Curtis. I seem to have lost the stream
Oh.
in my Discord.
Oh, really? Okay, let me see here.
Yeah, my stream is saying stream pause, and all I can see live now is the
Is it back?
is the YouTube stream. Yeah, we
There
are
we go.
back.
Sorry about that, Darren.
No problem, man. Thank you.
All right, so looks like our field is pretty close to set here. We've got just Nicolette on a... Oh, actually, Thibodeau also on a final lap here. He's up almost 7 tenths on his previous best. He's going to round out qualifying here for us. Where is he now? He's currently 20th. Let's see how far he gets up as he rounds the final corner here.
What was his delta?
He's currently almost up a second. 8 tenths now.
That'll get him in the top 5, maybe.
He finishes 7th. Wow.
Top 7.
That's
Top
quite
7. That was quick.
It's quite the fun. So Mancini holds on.
Look at 3 silver drivers in the top 5, boys and girls. They're here to upset.
Yeah, it's gonna be. This will be quite the interesting race. I am excited. I am very excited.
It's a fun track in the dark. But I will give a word of caution, boys. If you do happen to find yourself rotating in a rapid direction, circular off the track, reorient yourself before rejoining. I got myself disoriented last night, got off track, and I come out with a bad rejoin. Nearly killed another racer. My apologies to that man. Oh, I got Matt saying that Warren's going to take down the Ferraris.
I'm not figuring out the grid walk, unfortunately.
We're in between qualifying here. I'll give us our sponsor, Reed. So I'll give us a huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documize.com to learn more today. Support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company, provides accessories for your favorite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy fully customizable enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. And Go Setups, premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level.
All right. Thank you for reading those, Darren.
I didn't read that. You think it's scripted, but no. I'm shooting from the hip with
Shooting
that.
from the hip. It's all in the noggin. That's where Darren's got it there.
Yeah, the more of that to memorize, the more you. Yeah, never mind. It just makes you dumber.
All right, so yeah, looks like Thomas Ma starting from 34th today. It's going to be interesting to see how he cuts his way through the field throughout the race, or maybe he doesn't. Who knows?
We know he's fast out there alone.
Exactly. We didn't see race one, but we haven't seen him traverse through racing traffic as of yet. All right. So leading on our grid, we've got Mancini, Rimzik, Dongbonglio, Claymore, Warren, Nicolette, Thibodeau, Johnston, Ruda, and rounding out our top 10, we've got Ryan. If you wanna continue there.
After we got P11, Lindo, followed up Dry Bones Malone. P13, we got Wilkins. P14, Dick, and or the last name. I'm not going to use them both together ever. P15, we got Rich, followed up with 16 and 17, Pellerin and Rice. 18, 19, 20, we got Gilchrist, DC, and Dismukes. Followed down, we got Lorenzo, we got Martin Lawrence, we got Dutton, we got Carlin, Loon, Morath, one of the Beverleys. That would be the junior. We've got a Thibodeau, Favero, Moon, followed up by Acomb and Garcia. At the back, surprisingly, we got Ma, followed up by Ampere, Parkinson, Heisner, and Calamari. So again, Heisner may not have done a quali at all, and I think that the 35 and 37 positions must be the D6 drivers that were serving penalty. Calamari's still in the pits, so...
Yeah, Calamari must have a pit lane start, and like you said, 36 and 35, maybe even 34 as well. Maybe they had quali bans.
And also dependent on how
what
long
just happened there?
How long the green flag is before it goes pit lane start at Paul Ricard. If there's carnage on lap 1, might not be a bad idea.
I'm gonna go back here. We saw some action. I don't know what happened. Somebody flew into the wall. I don't know if you saw that there, Darren.
I did not. I'm finding I'm getting a lag between the stream and the Discord. I'm gonna see if I can get that corrected. Seeing your on-screen timer, so I'm not real sure where we're at with it now. Oh, I am now back in sync.
Okay.
That's perfect. Okay, good. That would have been difficult. Try to call a race 15 seconds later.
Right.
Or 15 seconds earlier, too. It's like, this guy is fucking awesome with predictions.
Yeah, we're going to go live here in about 10 seconds. I don't know how to get back to live immediately. So one here. All right. They're just coming around the last two turns on our out lap. All right.
Start filing up side by side.
Mancini putting a little last-minute warmth into the tires there, it seems like.
We got 37 heart rates are increasing as we speak.
Definitely.
We're green. We are off and away for SRA, and we've got bumping on the opening of the race already coming in. P4 and P5. We're finding room for one another on track. Mancini coming in P1. We got a battle already with Rimsk and Bonbanglio. Oh, Bonbanglio managed to sneak it through. And I'm not seeing any yellow on that mini map so far. Looks like a clean start, D6.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Oh, we got a little touch there.
Oh, they held it together.
Still pretty clean. Another
Oh, and
little
then,
bump,
and then another touch. 3 wide. That's good. Oh, what a move.
4 wide. Holy moly.
He snuck it up through there some slick. That was the Audi. Is that the Audi, the purple?
That is the Audi, yes. Or,
Yeah.
Is that the Audi? Yes, it is. It is. You're right.
Yeah, he went up through there like a rocket.
I'm going to move up a little bit up the field here. Check out Johnston. As they come down the back straight here. Man, it really looks very clean thus far. I don't want to maybe knock on wood, not give them the commentator's curse here, but
Maybe they're going to be gentlemen and get a lap or 2 in, get the tires warmed up, and then get into some serious racing.
they just don't want that extra penalty points. That's what it is, I'm sure. All right. Looks like Mancini just pulling away here to start off the race. So he might be, depending on his pace throughout the race, might have quite the lonely race, kind of like Ma did earlier. But we'll go back to the action here.
Car 674 just getting out on track. It's been our pit lane start.
Yeah, he is. Oh, we've got a yellow back here with Colin Marley. Let's go back 15 seconds here, see what happened.
Just coming through the sand. Ricardo was probably a curb.
Oh, just.
No, it just some oversteer.
Yeah, just spun a bit there. Fortunately now pulling up the rear, but he's got lots of time to get back into it. No damage, of course, so. Looks like we have a few cars already entering the pits, 2 of them there. Ampere and Heisner electing to pit quite early.
Could be a damage repair, and I also heard rumor of another strat that the guys think might be effective.
We will see how that plays out.
That was going with your tires aren't warm yet in lap 1. You pit now, come out and get the cold tires over with only once in the race.
Right.
So if you come in and pit midway through the race, your tires are cooling down, and you're doing the tire warm up again, and are you losing time on that strat? Right now, I don't know if that's the case, but
Holy moly!
It'll be interesting. Look at the speed.
Thomas Ma up into 12th place already. That is incredible.
That's impressive. And there wasn't a whole pile of carnage.
No, he just cut through the field like butter, it seems like.
We'll have to keep an eye on his pace.
Yeah, definitely. And he's looking racy there already with Dismukes in the 11th there, the 382 car in the Porsche.
Yeah, so my previous comment about how is he driving in a crowd, I guess that's answering itself.
Maybe even better than not.
Yeah, this is way more fun. Yeah. I always found I could always run a little better pace when there were other cars around me anyway. Either putting on a chase or trying to defend. It seems to take away that mindset of lapping, right? It takes away the thought process of running that lap. Puts you into muscle memory mode, and you're just looking for your cues now. You're not thinking about the lap. You're thinking about that car in front or that car behind.
Right.
And it changes everything about how that racetrack is. Oh, we got an unfortunate spin.
I'm going to go back 15 seconds on Nicolette here. It looks like he just goes off by himself. And then we'll lead up into that That little piece we just saw there at the end.
And hope for a safe rejoin. Oh, and we got
Just the
another one
Mercedes
wagon
goes
behind him.
off there, yeah.
Looks like that corner is taking claim. So we got 3 guys off track all at the same time, all coming back safely.
Still, though, as a whole, relatively clean on the night so far. Not a lot to complain about as far as clean or not race, you know, or non-clean racing, I suppose.
Yeah, Peach 2 to 5 look like they're fairly racy, which is leaving our race leader to stretch his legs a little bit.
Right. You know, we'll go back to... Looks like Warren's got a bit of a gap, just a teeny bit. But, yeah, 4 through 5 are really, really fighting right now.
Right, we're not even on lap 3, and Mancini's already got a 5-second gap on the field, so let's see if anyone can catch him. Ma has made his way up to P10.
Whew, he is just moving through. It's pretty wild. And even behind Thibodeau here, we've got another gaggle of race cars.
What a great view watching those cars coming down there side by side. It's intense.
Go back up to Claymore here, see the battle behind him. Yeah, it's tight here. It's tight. We'll go back up to a helicam shot, but
Seeing to have lost my sync again. I'm out of time on the stream.
are we back? Are we back? You good? I don't know why that's happening. Sorry, Darren.
Quite all right. I'm seeing 53:35 on the stream, and I'm seeing 53:08 on the Discord.
Oh, just follow the Discord. Don't worry about the stream too much. I'll try to pay no attention to that. It'll just be behind for the most part. My stream says 53:20, so I'm even further behind.
I'm at 52:49.
The Discord will be accurate. That's going to be correct timing. Oh, looks like we got some.
Who's off track there?
Thibodeau and Dong Bongaleo. Let's go back 15 here, see what happened. Oh, just a little tap there, unfortunately. Tries to get him going straight, though.
He was trying to be courteous enough, straighten him back out.
Does look like he's waiting for him a bit.
Coming over those curves. So, gentlemen.
Oh, my Lord. Ma up into, looks like maybe 9th right now? I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, P9, and he is really putting the heat on Dismukes. We got some side-by-side coming down.
I think this battle is actually for, that was for 5th, so Ma is up into 5th. He just passed Zipper Burn there in the Ferrari.
About other stats and SRA, but 3 laps from near last to the top 5.
That is something else.
That's pretty impressive.
I mean, that's just wild.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Ma goes off.
You got a tap from behind by the looks of it.
We're going to watch that one again real quick.
Got the inside. Got the overlap. I think he might have turned in on him.
Yeah, he just turns in a little bit too early there. Perhaps he didn't know that he was still beside. That's unfortunate. Not going to hurt his race too much, though. He's still in 10th, so, I mean, geez, he's still up, 25 positions.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rattle him too much. It looks like he going to settle back in.
Yeah. Racer of his caliber, I won't be surprised if he's totally fine. Take a look down the field here. It looks like there's quite a close battle here between Wilkins and Thibodeau. Oh boy. It's
a little slide. Very well controlled. He's He's pushing hard.
Ooh, they are close there. Holy
The
moly.
boys want to try some 3 wide through there. Thought he was going to leave them open on the inside.
Go back to Thibodeau.
He's not letting up. Ferrari Pellerin scaring in the rearview mirror of Thibodeau tonight. Never a comfortable feeling seeing a car's lights disappear in your mirrors. It can be daunting.
Oh, yes. Boy, they are getting racy back there. Oh, jeez.
Go off and synchronize, crashing. Hopefully for a safe rejoin.
Go back here and see what happened.
Oh, he lost control coming out and then took him out.
That's tough. That's tough.
The snap oversteer. He had no control over the car when they made contact.
Yeah.
That's
Brings
too
Thibodeau
bad.
back down into 16th, it looks like. Not too bad. He's got a lot of time to get back up to where he was.
Settle back, get right in immediately with a nice battle with Carlin. Looks like he's going to try down the outside.
Looks like Ma went for the early pit there.
We've seen a lot of these drag races at Paul Ricard this week.
Oh, yes. This won't be the last one either.
Yeah, it comes down to points here. Who's got the biggest set at the end of that run?
Yep.
To get that car in.
Oof.
Oh, he had a little slide there. That's a difficult corner to take when you're getting that aero wash. The car doesn't want to.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to turn in as nicely as it would do when you're coming down there in clean air.
Keeping it together, though. That was a nice little save.
That takes skill to drive that close to another car at that speed.
Oh, jeez. We are just, this is commentator's
Quite a
curse
bit.
all day today. We are just looking at everybody that's crashing.
Maybe I should take a moment of silence and maybe these guys will stay on track.
It seems I changed the camera and they hit each other. It's really, it's not great.
You keep it stationary.
I know.
Just for the sake of the driver. So we got somebody pitting in there.
Yeah.
Wilkins going in.
That was Wilkins. Yeah, Wilkins taking the early pit stop as well. Maybe just fixing some damage or just feels he'll get good strategy out of it.
Thibodeau's been all over Carlin since that little mishap he had. He wants those positions back.
Yeah, they are tight here.
I really like that rusty patina on that.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice.
Ferrari on Ferrari battles. If you don't get the exit,
Yeah, they're just gonna pull away.
yeah, you might get the. He got back in the toe there.
Yeah, can't get too far with the toe, but
Not enough time to make a move on him up here, that's for sure.
no, definitely not.
Well, he's hanging 4/10 with him lap after lap, so
Yeah, it's a tight battle.
that's a good battle. We got a pretty good battle at P5, P6 too. We got Dismukes is only 7/10 off of Claymore right now.
Yeah, and it looks like actually
He might be battling with Warren.
all these 3 through 7-ish look to be pretty close.
Warren has closed quite a gap on Mancini.
Yeah, Warren is actually
Yeah,
yeah, you're
2.7.
right.
Is Mancini losing pace, or is Warren just that much quicker?
Oh,
Oh,
uh-oh. I don't know who that was. Looks like it was Ruda just went off there. Was it the 798? Maybe it was a lapped car.
I hope that was a solo incident.
Yeah,
Well,
Lorton's going off
we
as
got-
well.
We got another one off.
It's carnage here at Paul Ricard tonight. Seems to be solo carnage for the most part, though.
We've had a few fender bangs, but it has been most self-deletes for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that gap to Mancini still, it's about 1 second, so.
Did we
Looks
lose
like Ma went for the early pit stop. He's down in wait, where is he? He's down in 25th. So he went for the early pit stop after that little fender bang that he had. Oof. Quite the battle for third here. Less than a second between third and fifth.
Side, these boys are battling.
Love to see it. Going down the back straight here, or the front straight, I suppose.
Toe, or looking for a toe and a Ferrari in the toe.
Looks like Dismukes is joining the battle as well. He's catching up on these guys battling.
When they start going 3 wide, 2 wide through those corners, it gives those racers behind a chance to make up.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Warren and Mancini pulling away from the rest of the field. It's a 10-second gap from Zipperburn to Warren between second and third there.
Battling, they get battles behind, and you got Warren and Mancini both out in the open air. Quite a train there behind as well. The boys are staying fairly well grouped tonight.
Yeah, between the rest of the pack, there's not a big gap anywhere else for the most part. Not until you get into the mid-30s. Everyone is within 2 to 3 seconds for the most part.
7 gap P14, P15 at Ruta, but
yeah,
each of those little gaps has got a nice little train of guys having a good time racing.
Absolutely. Certainly, it's going to be a long night for all these guys. Nobody's taking it easy. I've got a yellow flag on Johnson there, but doesn't seem to be no harm, no foul, I suppose. Keeps it together from whatever was happening.
Mukes all over Claymore.
This is a nice little battle here for 13th. Real tight. Going too wide down the front straight. Or nearly.
So Lindo. He's showing on the inside. Is he going to make the dive? Is he going to go for the move, or is he just
backs out of it a bit?
Trying to make him nervous. Wait, and there he makes the move.
Yeah.
Can he get him on the outside? And he makes it stick.
Yeah, small mistake from Rice there.
Yep, fair play. That was a nice move. Well done. Takes the position and holds on.
And they're both chasing Pellerin just up ahead of them, it looks like. He's not far up.
4/10, he's closing on him quick.
Yeah, it's just close all around here. Very, very close race.
He just needed to get by Lindo and get some legs.
Yeah, seems to be. Is this for position?
He's got a good run on Duamboglio. He pulled right over. Sure if he's carrying damage or just knows these guys have better pace.
I think that was this was Wilkins. He's down in 34th there, so he was just pulling over to his blue flag
my
there.
bad.
I didn't realize either. Looks like we got Calamari entering the pits there from 33rd as the leaders just passed by him.
Mancini not holding as big a gap. 2 seconds now to Warren in the Merc.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just eating up that clean air. Racing a good race so far. All right, let's see. Check out Edward Ryan here. Got Gilchrist chasing him from behind right now. Pretty tight battle.
Intense is easily gained on that straight if the Nissan's got the power. We'll see what happens on that back straight. If he keeps that gap that tight.
Oh, Pellerin goes off. We'll see what happens there. Just overcooks it.
Yep, front end was biting in.
Just a lot of solo deaths tonight, which is good and bad. Certainly, we've seen a lot of clean racing tonight so far.
That's no penalty points. That's no damage.
Exactly.
That's just pride.
Just pride.
Oh, we got Garcia with a stop and go 30. Oh,
that is
speeding
upsetting.
Where are we speeding in pit lane?
I am no stranger to such things.
I've done it. I got a stop and go while serving my penalty for speeding in pit lane.
That is tough. That is very tough.
Back to back. I'll own it. I did it. Nice little battle here for P10.
Oh,
Why
boy.
did I say it? And he manages to stay on track. Want to cheat it.
Oh, he was rejoining. This is a safe rejoin, though. Just, oh, man.
Yep. And that's what you get.
It's unfortunate. Just a bit slower than the guy catching up to him, and
Yeah.
2 doesn't go into 1.
Yeah, he came on safe, though.
Yeah,
Fair
definitely.
play.
Definitely came on safe. There was nothing wrong with that rejoin. Well, looks like we got a bit of an incident here. See what happened. Battling for 25th. Just gets a piece of him.
3 cars off in one spot.
And I think the front one was totally unrelated as well.
That would be another self-delete.
Yeah.
It's almost looking like 4 cars going too wide there. An intense flash.
Of course, as soon as I pan away from it.
Of course. Right now, the grid is fairly spaced out. We haven't got a whole lot of trains going at the moment.
Not a ton of action on track at the current moment, but relatively close battle here between Dan Thibodeau and Rice.
Yeah, and I have been keeping an eye on the Ma Delta, and from the last lap was 10 seconds down, now up to 7.8. So he's gaining 2 seconds a lap on the forward racers. Matt in the chat calling me out for having the ultimate curse. Yeah, I should just, I don't know, is it the number? Did I say his number? Did I say his name? Like, can you pinpoint in one thing in particular that's make drivers go off track?
It's the pressure. They could just feel the camera on them, you know?
Look, Ma, I'm on TV. Oh. Yeah. That's great, son. So all the way down to P17, do we have any in that top 17 that have already pit, Curtis? I'm not seeing any.
I'm going to go up to Mancini just so we can see it. It looks like not. So Rimsk Well, he pit on like lap 3 as well, so he, with the early pit stop, looks to be in a pretty good spot.
Looks like Mr. Warren is really putting the pressure on Mancini.
Yeah, this is quite the battle. I mean, closest battle on track right now is Mancini just makes a mistake.
Yeah, get it in his head, forced him out wide, and we now have a new race leader.
New leader in Warren. See how this develops. Warren goes a little wide there.
I bet you he's excited. I know I would be. See me close that gap back up.
Watch this for a bit here. Coming down the front straight, looks like Warren got the better of the exit there as well.
Mancini might have suffered a bit of oversteer there.
Yeah.
He was making that exit of that corner.
Yeah, not a super clean exit out of the final turn there, unfortunately for him.
That's a tight turn. Now, I'm not sure what the boys are running with this new traction control meta in the Ferrari, but I've tried the Ferrari with low TC, and I did not like the way it felt coming out of those kind of corners.
Yeah, I think typically the quote-unquote meta is somewhere around 5 TC1 and always 0 TC2. 5 or 6, depending on the track. But here, I think last night I was running 5 TC1, maybe 6.
Bentley, I'm brave now down to running TC1. There's I've tried a few times run the back straight with TC0, and they say you get more speed. I don't know if I've noticed it in my Delta, but what I do notice when I go to TC0 in signs is I forget that I've done it.
Right.
And then in that final corner when the car's coming around, I'm going, oh, TC0.
Oh no, I've made a mistake.
Yeah, so not having enough race discipline now, I've resorted to just let's leave the TC activated for the remainder of this heat.
Oh boy.
Right? I may should have mentioned that maybe earlier in the race, but I don't know if anybody's gotten it. We got a chase.
Yeah, it looks like Lindo made the pass there over Ryan on the back straight. McLaren on Nissan violence there.
It must have been on a straightaway. He must have had some tow, because I would wager that the Nissan would have better top speed in that.
Yeah, definitely.
On that straight.
Yeah, Lindo. Oh, let's see what Johnston's doing. Went off. Safe rejoin there. Let's kind of check out and see what happened. Looks like to be just self-dead like always, have we seen.
Did he lose position? Yes, he did, yeah.
Yeah. Winds up in 10th, though, I believe.
Positions.
So
he can get that back.
not too bad, yeah. Still early in the race, got 31 minutes left. He can make that back, certainly with the pit stops and
the 141 Audi of Ma is now up to P20. He's a 3-second gap to Moon, who is yet to pit. So I think when we see some of these other racers pit, we might see Ma back up into a competitive spot in this race.
Definitely. I would not be surprised at all if he is certainly top 10 after the pit stops, maybe top 5.
After the few previous laps that we have gotten rid of some of the big spacing that we've had on track, we've got a few gaps in the racers, but we get some trains forming again, which leads to good racing.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, he wants through. Elbows out, and he got under his skin, and he goes wide and takes the freebie.
It looks like that was wasn't for position, I don't think. I think Nicolette there in yeah, it looks like he's
racer.
Yeah, he's in 33rd right now, so just was a blue flag there, but Ma still chasing Moon. want to check in on Rimsk here. He's leading the pack for people who have pit. I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the top 5 after the pit stops go through. He's not far off a lot of people.
Looks like our race leader might be catching up to some, but, oh, excuse me, some lap traffic. Oh, that's dicey.
Oof. Yeah, he's definitely fighting his way through some lap traffic right now. He just made a pass for some lap traffic, but I mean, naturally all the cars in front of him are lap traffic, I suppose.
Yeah. And he's pulled away from Mancini. He's earned himself a 3.5 second gap.
Yeah.
With a 4-second gap back to Zipperburn, another 5-second gap P4. And the closest racer there is Dismukes. He's a second behind Rich, looking for that P4 position.
Yeah, it seems like Mancini's pace has fallen off a bit. He last few laps have been in the mid 57s, which is not slow for the division, but at least compared to Warren setting high 56s, low 57s. So,
what is the purple lap time?
that is a 57.63. Correction, it's a 56.56. My mistake. 56.56 is the fastest lap from Mancini thus far.
That's a quick lap with a fuel-laden car.
Absolutely it is.
We got some courtesy happening here. Boys are winking at one another as they pass one another down the byway.
And avoiding people coming out of the pits there. That's nice. Looks like that was Pellerin coming out of the pits. Down in 29th now.
That could be dangerous. If you're coming down there solo, you can kind of keep an eye on what's taking place on the pit lane. But if you're racing down that straight, that's not something you're going to be thinking about. And that was fairly conscious racing, those guys. That was well done.
Absolutely. We'll see how it looks. Looks like Pellerin's going to be coming out in the traffic. So we'll see how they... Looks like they just pass him through. So no harm, no foul. Good timing there coming out of the pits for Pellerin.
Closing on him is yet to pit. I'm having a hard time spitting that one out, buddy.
Yeah,
my mouth is dry.
That's Thibodeau there. Thibodeau up in 10th place behind him.
He's gained a few positions.
Yeah.
Oh, no, did he? No, or is that where he stayed after he had the spin?
I don't remember. There's been too many spins to count, Aaron.
Yeah, I think he was in I think he was P6 and he lost those 3. Though.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think he remains in the same position. I was to gain some of those back. I shouldn't have said his name again either. Maybe. Yeah, the unnamed driver in that car.
We're gonna go up to Ampere here. Looks like this to be probably the closest battle on track right now for 22nd.
Putting a run on the 668 Audi along.
Maybe we'll go on board here for a little bit.
It'd be interesting to see how the Porsche comes through these turns, because we know the Porsche is a handling car. And that Audi is going to fly down that straightaway, so this could be an interesting battle in a lot of different places on track.
Absolutely.
So see, he closed right in on it, to do the tight stuff with the Porsche. And if he can get an exit on here and get the tow, will he stay with the Audi on that back straight? Oh, we got a car off beside him making contact with the barrier.
That was Favero, yeah. We'll see what happened here. Looks to just be some solo spin. Oh, just wonder what happened. Jeez.
Lost grip and
yeah,
she went.
That's unfortunate. Hate to see that.
We are approaching that time of the night where your tires are starting to get a little tired depending on how hard you pushed.
Absolutely. Lindo going off as well.
Oh no.
We're gonna see what happened here. That's... Oh. Guess we missed it there, unfortunately.
You can get back in time.
But it was a safe rejoin. Gets back on track at P20. And he has pit too, so he certainly is going to make up some spots as the field starts to pit up ahead.
Collecting decent points.
Definitely.
Yeah, dropped him down 4 positions, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. Looks like Mancini. Something happened there.
Oh, he got himself in trouble, or was there a touch? He's alone here. Oh,
Yeah, just
lost
Ooh.
the back end of the car. That was close.
yeah. Marath did a great job there avoiding.
Indeed. And unfortunately, that pushes Mancini down the list.
Oh boy, I want to see what happened there with Favero. Looked to be he was entering the pits and just cut somebody off as he's going in there. Oof.
It's unfortunate. He come up the inside. He's trying to pit.
That's
Did
just
they
a
make
tough
contact,
spot.
or-
I don't think they did. I think it was very smart driving, whoever was behind him. Did a great job to avoid that.
Because you don't want that in your head every time you make that corner. What if he pits? What if he pits?
Right, as you're chasing somebody.
Yeah.
Casey Rich here seems to be having a quiet race comparatively, which is always nice. He's got Dismukes chasing him right now, but not too close.
It's going to be hard to catch any toe. It's you're dependent on a mistake, or maybe just hopefully a little better pace. Mancini looking for zipper burn again.
Yep, we're gonna check that out real quick here. That seems to be a tight battle.
It's looking so far. Mancini, Claymore, and Johnston are our podiums in the silver division.
Yeah.
With Warren, Zipperburn, and Rich will be podiums in the gold position, provided things stay the same. 22 minutes left in the race. I would guess that there will be some position changes to document before we come across the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, Nixon, it looked that way. I mean, not that I would make a stewarding decision or something based on it, but it did look like, I'm sorry, Sean, you were asking, but it did look like Ma turned into Zipperburn there earlier in the race.
Looks like
here's
Zipperburn has
pit,
just
yeah.
come into the pits, and it looked like he was carrying a flag with him when he come in there. There was some shrapnel hanging off the front of his car. I don't know if that was just something in the game glitching, or if he actually had
Yeah,
passengers.
I didn't see.
Interesting to see where he comes out.
Yeah, he ends up with a stop go 30.
Oh, this is unfortunate, coming from P2 to a stop and go.
Oh, that is
Imagine
just gut wrenching right there.
I can imagine the swear sentences in the cockpit of that race car right now.
Looks like he comes out in 9th as well. Just behind Rice, who has yet to pit. And just in front of Ma. So it looks like, geez, he came from 2nd, and Ma is right behind him. So we could see Ma pretty close to Mancini or Warren there when they end up pitting, which would be crazy.
Seeing what he's done previously in the race, he can make up 5 seconds in 5 laps.
Yeah, definitely.
So that would most certainly probably get him handy to be close to the top 5, which would be a mighty impressive drive.
Definitely. Oh, let's hop on board here with Ma.
I still feel bad for Zipperburn.
Yeah, that's tough. He certainly, I mean, looking to have a place on the podium, likely, just ripped away by a bit of speeding, unfortunately.
Too bad, but what I will mention, Curtis, is I have not seen a whole lot of red flags beside racers tonight. You know what? I probably shouldn't finish this sentence. We have not seen any DTs for track limits tonight.
Yet.
I wasn't going to say yet, but yeah, thanks for adding that. I'll own it. I'll own it if it happens.
Oh, jeez. I just don't want to rule out the possibility of them happening.
It's most definitely possible. This track can be unforgiving, which is another one of those things. Like Coda, as wide of a track as it is, you've got that much room. You still push the limits enough to find those off tracks.
It's uncanny, honestly, how easy it is to get off tracks at Coda. It's one of my least favorite tracks to hot lap at because of that reason alone. I mean, it's just very difficult.
If they would make that a qualifying track, and now you got to put 5 valid.
Oh, I think they did it a couple seasons ago where Coda was the qualifying lap.
Yeah, sandbagging.
Yeah.
No,
I was sandbagging not on purpose.
He's just trying to get the car around the track.
I just can't do 5 laps in a row.
Yeah, I got a valid lap. I'm going to slow down. Right?
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, Sean.
Comfortable lead. Comfortable lead now is near 17 seconds on P2 of the 124 Porsche of Rich, followed up with the 382 Porsche of Dismukes. Look like they're battling right now.
Yeah, they definitely are. This battle between Rimsk and Dongbonglo is quite the battle as well. They are
side by side through there is it's nail biting.
Oh, looks like Dongbonglo takes it.
And he gets it done. Can he carry the speed through this section?
Oh.
And off he goes.
Sorry, it looks like Rimsk took the position. Dongbonglo is in the white Ferrari there. All right, let's take a look at that Dismukes battle now with Rich.
The nose on the bumper, he's pressuring him.
You know what? This battle for second and third right now is not going to help them out when they go to pit. They're just slowing each other down.
Is Chase coming? It's closing the gap. Is he going to have enough time for it?
It's going to be close.
This could be interesting. He's sticking his nose out. Oh, he backs out. He thinks better of it this lap.
It's making him think about it, though.
He carried a lot of momentum through that turn. And look at this.
Yeah.
What a move. And it looks like he's got it tucked in there.
Yeah, for the most part. We got a little comeback from Rich here. This battle is not over.
And we thought Ferrari was going to dominate the field.
I know. It certainly has not.
We still got P4, 5, and 6 in the prancing.
Yeah, I'm holding out on the Mancini. He pit and he's got a 7-second lead on Ma right now. So, truthfully, I think the battle is right there. Them and Warren. It's probably the battle between those three for the win, I would imagine.
Going to be interesting to see how this strat plays out.
Boy, Rimsk and Dongbonglo are fighting again here. I'm going to go take a look at them once I can find it. There they are. Yeah, they're close again, still.
We got brand on brand battles. We have Ferrari on Ferrari. We got Porsche on Porsche. Well, there's going to be a lot of Ferrari on Ferrari. Anywhere from P8 back to P13.
Hard not to have Ferrari on Ferrari in this division.
I know, right?
Oh, boy.
It's like he had some more momentum on him coming into turn 1, but he couldn't keep it. Looks like he got a bit of a better turn in on that right-hander. Well, he's going to stay that tight come through this section. This is going to play big on who gets the better exit.
Yeah, for sure. This tight, I mean, it's going to be close, but I think he might catch him up.
And they both had a smooth exit going out of there, so the drag race is on.
Yeah. Definitely looks like Rim's got the better exit, but...
Wasn't close enough to get the toe, or has he got the gap? He's closing it up.
He's closing it. Oh, he's coming quick, too. Whew.
Just like that last Porsche battle we saw. Oh,
not
I
quite
think he's
enough.
thinking better of it. Yeah, I'll stick my nose out, but...
Oh, and he goes quite wide there.
Well, I've seen a few that go wide in that corner in a couple of the races that I've watched that don't recover quite that smoothly.
Yeah, that worked out.
Seen the blue stripes claim more than one car. Getting a bit wide on that.
Definitely.
So a thing I was reading, I don't know if it's true or not, that this track was built and designed as an F1 test track.
Oh, really?
And the huge runoff is there so that when these guys bring their bazillion-dollar cars out for track days, if they go off track, they're not destroying it. So they get that much runoff in all those turns so these guys can make mistakes and not destroy F1 cars. And I also read that the different colored striping in those runoffs are different levels of grip.
Yes, they have that at Coda as well, I believe.
So I don't know that is that the truth, or am I talking through my ass on
No,
that?
I think you're right about that. You know, the track gets, I don't know if it gets, I think it gets coarser. You know, like the blue is coarser than the track itself, and then the red is even bumpier.
So you got more course.
Right.
Hopefully the blue slows you down enough, and if not, the red's there to tear the tires right off and get
Exactly.
you before you hit the wall.
Yeah, at least you're not going to hit the wall. You need a new set of tires, but.
And if you get into a wall on one of these, it's game over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you're not going in slow.
Right. Yeah, it's a big impact. Oh, he's catching him up here. I think he's going to get him on this one. It's going to be tight.
He's got the run. He's defending on the inside. Is he going to cut over?
Oh, backs out of it a little there.
He backs out. Oh, and he gets a little bit oversteer with the wide entry. He manages to hang on to it, though. Good driving.
Oh, yeah. It's a good tight battle from these two. Very clean.
Got a gap now between Dismukes and Rich for P2 and P3.
Oh, wow.
And
So
we've
it
got
looks like
Warren's pit and
Warren's in the
Claymore's
pit. Yeah.
He's rolling again. So far, I'm looking at the grid. He's coming out in P3.
Yeah, Claymore's just coming out in front of these guys, I think. Or no, he's still in the pits. Actually, looks like they're just passing him now.
So that would be Dismukes and Rich yet to pit. We'll wait and see what the gap looks like there. It could be a nice strong lead for Warren.
Yeah, definitely. He's actually further ahead than I thought.
Yeah, a 21-second gap. Well, we're looking at average, probably 35, 40-second pits if the guys are real smooth. That looks like a pretty solid if he can hold it together for 11 minutes. Because he's got a 10.3 second gap to Mancini.
Yeah. And then another 6 seconds to Ma.
In 11 minutes, I am not discounting Ma's performance.
Not at all.
No, yeah, we might be talking about him a little bit more. We made him popular early in the race because of his performance last week.
Right.
His performance is not disappointing tonight.
No, I would not be surprised. I mean, at worst, we're going to be talking podium, I think, for Ma tonight.
Yeah, he gets the most improved sticker for his mom's fridge.
Oh, boy. Well, when you start 34th and you're anywhere past 10th,
I said his Ma's fridge, and you didn't bite on it. Like, you admit, like, I'm pitching him.
I laughed, that's for sure. I laughed. Oh, jeez. It was not lost on me, Darren, I trust.
I got Sean Daniels in the chat, impressed that I can read. Thanks for the shout. Thanks for the shout out, Sean. I appreciate you, man.
I thought we said it wasn't reading. You know, it was all off from the dome.
Nah, he saw right through it.
Oh man. See if there's another close battle here on track. It looks like double click there by accident.
It's better if I read them, Curtis, because you don't want to go from my memories for entertainment for an hour in an SRA race. People will stop dialing in, guaranteed.
Oh, it looks like Zipper Burn has an off track here, and he's real slow to get going. So I'm not sure what's happening. There he gets going now.
What looks to be, I saw the lights go on that car, Curtis. I think he might have he might have stalled.
Oh, jeez. Looks like there was a bit of
Do his headlights go out? No, I think that might have just been me blinking.
Maybe not, I guess. Huh. I wonder what was happening there. I don't know.
Unfortunate.
Looks like he got tapped from behind there, though, unfortunately. All right, I wanted to get up to Dry Bones Malone and DC behind him. They're having a pretty close battle, especially coming up to the back straight here. We'll see how close they are.
Mid-pack racers have been keeping it quiet. They haven't been getting a whole lot of airtime. And we apologize. If you guys want airtime, you got to get dicey. So, yeah, week 4, we want bumpers, boys.
Oh, boy. Next week, they're going to have the most penalties, and it's all going to be our fault there.
Unfortunately, I will be out of town. I will not be able to.
Oh, me too,
view
actually.
Or view or commentate that race. So I wonder if there's anybody that would be willing to step in for us for.
Yeah, hopefully.
week.
We'll have to throw out some feelers, see if anybody. It's been fun watching these guys over the last 2 weeks so far.
Well, a big part of it too is community as it is. You learn to know the guys that are in your division that season with your post race briefings and stuff like that, and you get to learn some of these people. Watching and commentating different divisions, guys that we don't know, guys we haven't raced. It's to me just is boosting this community.
Absolutely. Ooh, not to cut you off there, but it looks like Mr. Dismukes has a stop go 30 off of his pit stop.
Oh, that is not good.
Oh, man. That is not good at all. He comes out in 4th, but with that stop go 30, man, he might be down in, jeez.
That'll push him beyond the top 10, I would guess.
Oh, definitely. I'm thinking high teens, maybe even the 20s. That is really unfortunate.
Yeah, I made that first prediction. I didn't see some of the times on the Delta because I did see a 30-second gap there, but it must just not have refreshed after a pit stop. So
yeah,
that's an unfortunate penalty this time of the race.
That is really tough. But boy, Rimsk though, our early pit stop. I don't remember what position. Oops. I keep double clicking by accident, but we'll stay on board here with Nicolette. He's got a good battle with Dutton in front of him.
Clearing on Ferrari.
Finally some battles that aren't manufacturer on manufacturer.
Yeah. There's only been 2. Excuse me.
Oh, interesting. So, Fast Eddie in the chat said that Zipperburn said I believe, lapped traffic tapped him, and then he did actually stall, apparently. So his lights didn't go. Oh, jeez.
It's unfortunate.
Nicolette goes off.
Lapper tap me. Say that 10 times fast.
I was avoiding saying it on stream.
It sounds inappropriate, doesn't it?
Lapper tapping, yeah.
Yeah, so wait till Cube gets a hold of that material.
Oh, goodness.
Lapper tapped and penetrated.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
lapper tap penetration. That's
extremely unfortunate if that was lap traffic.
Guy off track, and I see one going wide to avoid. So startled him when he came into that turn, and he just sits waiting in hemorrhaging positions. That is It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, yeah. Alright, I want to check out Lindo here chasing Heisner. Two guys we haven't focused on a lot this race. It's good to see them battling for position here.
Exciting when you see battles start to develop this late in the race. Guys are putting that little extra push on it.
Definitely.
Going for broke, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming down to the wire here. Oh my lord. Looks like Ma gets a drive-through for track cuts.
Made himself up to P3 and he's got to go to a DT. That is unfortunate.
Wow.
I said it. Not yet. Sorry, Ma.
Darren, you can't take any credit. These are the guys that went off track, you know? You didn't force them to.
No one hurts me might make him feel better. I don't know, Curtis. I don't know, buddy.
Oh, boy. Well, interesting. I mean, I don't know what the gap is from Ma to Rich, but it's certainly not long enough for a drive-through. Only 8.5 seconds. I think at worst, Ma comes out probably in 6th at worst. Maybe in 5th, though. But, boy, that spoils his podium dreams, unfortunately.
It does indeed. To have come back like that. Oh, I shouldn't say come back, but from that late start.
Yeah, I mean, from 34th all the way to, all the way to 3rd. Even if he finishes 6th, that's still an incredible drive.
Yeah, I just received a message here that one of our D4 drivers says that he should have put money on Warren.
Oh, interesting.
I think it might have been predicted before the race start. Matt Mattisey says Warren for the win, eh?
Wow. Yeah, and Warren started 27th, which is crazy.
7 position gain to P1.
That is incredible.
Impressive. So with 2 minutes 40 left in the race, folks, we got for our gold division possible podiums with Warren, Ma, and Rich. But Ma with the drive-through, we're probably going to concede to Duan Bonglio for P3. Our P1 silver is going to be Mancini, Rimsk, and Johnson in that order, provided we get no big action here in the last couple of laps of this race.
Matt in the chat says, "Here comes the curse." These two are very tight coming into and Don Baglio goes late there.
Yeah, it's Don Baglio. If I said it, I probably shouldn't have, but if anybody wants someone off track in these final laps, maybe just shoot me a message and see what we can do for you.
Darren's taking bribes now.
You got a favorite? I can curse him off track for you. No, that's not very nice.
Oh, jeez.
That's not very Canadian of me at all, Curtis. Sorry.
Rimsk takes the pass there from Don Bunglio on what? They'll probably have another lap after this one, but
this and one more, I would guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
I'm finding the leader just coming into the last section of the track, so he's going to have another for sure.
Yep, for sure.
69 coming in with the final lap. Oh, we got some yellow. Final turn. Or near the final turn.
Yeah, it looks like Ruda. Likely just going off by himself. Being safe about the rejoin, which is nice.
I only saw the one yellow on the mini map, so
yeah, it looks like he's just off by himself there.
Self-delete.
It's unfortunate.
And very conscious to stay off the racing line when he rejoins. That's fair play.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, leader is on the final lap as Warren crosses the start-finish. Oh, interesting. So I'm not sure what happened, but Mod ended up passing Mancini for second place at some point. Ma, of course, serving his drive-through, so that's not going to stick, but Mancini must have made a mistake. It's not going to hurt him too much. He's 12 seconds or so ahead of Rich right now.
The pass on Mancini could have been a mistake, or it also could have been Moss saying, "This is what I could have done."
Yeah, right.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Mancini 7 off the leader.
I'm going to go over to Rimsk here. We got real close battle for fourth to end the race here.
Three cars just battling. This is great to see this late in the race. Ferrari wars.
Yeah, this is really, really close battle here for fourth at the end. Looks like Don Bonglio is making the pass. Coming down. Oh, my lord. Oh, no.
And they're both off. That is unfortunate.
Holy moly.
And it looks like our leader is making the final bends and then ready to head down the straight for the start finish.
We got to go back and see what happened there. Oh, they just get into each other. Final lap.
Unfortunate. Have we got a race leader coming across the line yet, Curtis?
Let's see. Looks like he has finished. So Warren finishes in first.
Mancini P2.
Yeah, Mancini just finishes there.
We got Rich in P3, Dwan Bongalo P4, Rims coming in P5, Ma holding on to P6. Impressive. Johnson coming back at P7. Caught up with Bryce, Malone, and DC.
Don Bonglio having a yellow here on the final lap. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh,
he just went to pits.
He needed the pits.
He has not finished the race. I don't know if he knows. It kind of looks like he thought he finished, but he's
got to get that car across the start-finish line.
He did not finish the race.
Did he run out of fuel?
Oh, certainly not. I mean, he looks okay right now. He's just off the track. But you know what? The light's flickering. Does that maybe mean
I don't know if that's on fuel. He might have some bad damage there. I don't know. He should have.
I don't know.
Not sure what happened there.
That is really unfortunate.
So our gold winners tonight are Warren, Ma, and Rice. And our silver winners tonight are Mancini, Rimsk, and Johnston. Props to all these podium takers tonight, and it was a great race.
Absolutely, this was super exciting race. Was pretty, I'd say pretty safe for the most part. Nothing too crazy, I would say.
Well, did we learn how to pull any of these guys out of chat for an interview?
Yes, I think I'm going to try to pull Warren. I think I can do that. Let me just see if I can drag it up here. How do I... We're going to figure it out. I think we're going to get him in here for this week. Hold on. Unfortunately, I don't know how to scroll while...
Yeah,
there's so many people that I can't pull up.
You want me to jump into the chat and see if we can call these guys up and join us in the commentator box?
Now. Hey, Rob.
Excellent.
Sorry to move you a bunch of times there.
Hey, you're good.
Congratulations, my man.
Congratulations on
Thank
the
you
race
very
win.
That was
Yeah, you go ahead. I mean, I think you went what, from 27th to first today, right?
No, I started qualified 5th.
Okay.
But was able to work my way up. I made it to 3rd place by lap 1, and was able to run down Mancini after about halfway through the race. He had some good runs coming out of Sector 1, and he was fast down the back straight. But we caught him and just ran some clean laps, and it was a good race after that.
Yeah, you certainly. It seemed your pace was very, very consistent tonight. That's really what made the difference. You were just reeling them in over and over, and I think we were watching your pass for first live when I believe did Mancini just make a small mistake and you capitalized real well.
I think somewhere in Sector 3 he had a small bobble, and I was able to just capitalize on that and hold him off. I think we had a couple blue flaggers get in between us that helped put some gap on it too. But it was, he was fast at the beginning. So definitely a fun race. Definitely some good competition there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming in here, Rob. We really appreciate it. And we'll let you get to your. Or Darren, did you have any? You got any questions for him?
No, we'll let you go, Rob. Congratulations, my man. That was a good drive. Go celebrate and enjoy your night, man.
Awesome, and thank you guys for putting this stream together. We greatly appreciate it down here in D6.
Absolutely, we're glad to do it.
It's a pleasure, man. I'm having just as much fun commentating almost as I am racing, brother. Thanks for the props, my man.
Heck yeah, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Cheers.
All right. You think I should pull up the silver winner as well? I think that was Mancini, right?
If you can, you think you can draw him out?
I think he's in there. So, you know what? I'm going to try to... here we go. I figured this out much better. Hello, Mr. Mancini. Not too...
Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hey guys! I appreciate you guys commentating over our D6 race.
Of course.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure. Thank you for winning one for us.
Yeah. Well, silver driver winner,
yep.
right? So, I think you had a great race. Seemed like you had the ultimate pace. I think you had the fastest lap in the race, right?
Did I? Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think I got a lucky jump in the beginning. I know Rob was right behind me, and Zipperburn, who I know put me through my paces last week in Snetterton. I got like an 11-second jump, and I think I got too excited because I looked down at the relative, and then I of course lost it. You know, right after that technical section at the back on Sector 3. So. It certainly feels good to be on the podium. I would have loved to be P1. I think last week's race was ruined by an unfortunate blue flag incident. I felt like Seb Vettel there at the end last week, but I'm thrilled. I have my parents watching the stream, my little brother, so I'm just glad that I kept it together over the finish line on the podium. So there we go.
Nothing more fun than being on the podium when your family's watching, eh?
That's right. Exactly.
So looking at some of the standings here, with this win tonight, that gives you a sizable lead in the silver division, and it keeps you in a really good spot for the overall championship. And I wish the best of luck to you for the rest of the season, my man. And thanks for putting on an entertaining drive, man.
Of course, no. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, got a shout out Tyler Matlock in D1. Got a shout out Michael Jeffries, Triple Stint Racing. The first race, I'm wearing a pair of gloves, and it's this P1 set. So I got to do the humble promo for those gloves.
Awesome.
And I got I'm looking at a box of Sim Magic P1s or P1000s right now that I got to set up. So hopefully that means I can find a couple more seconds here next week for Indianapolis. So looking forward to it.
We will be looking for some quick times out of you, my friend.
Of course. Yep. Looking forward. Appreciate you guys.
Swag makes you faster, man. Cheers.
Of course. Thank you guys.
Congrats on the podium, buddy.
Thank you guys.
All right. Well, I guess that's probably it from us, Darren. This overall was just much better from us, I suppose, this time around, which is awesome.
If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, right?
I guess so, right? That's what they say.
Yeah, I don't know who they are and how they know so much, but
They're very intelligent, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, like I said, I did take a few notes from what the guys are looking for in the chat, and each time we do this, I guess we're gonna be a little better. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us, YouTube world, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you guys take care.